Hi, this is Kent with the AppCodeBlog. Today we're going to continue our series looking at storyboards. Today we're actually going to do a little more work in code than in the storyboard, but it's still going to use a segue, or more specifically the prepareForSegue method to pass a value from one view to another. So that's what we're going to be looking at. It's really simple. If you haven't been following along, you want to get the code to start off with. It is at www.theappcodeblog.com/code/_storyboarddemo3.zip. And that will give you the app where we left it the last time. Let's go ahead and run it and we can see where we're at. Right now our app doesn't do very much. We just have a table view and then we have a add name view, and our table view really doesn't even have any data in it. But we're going to hard code a value in the backside and pass that value into our add name view. It's very simple to do. Like I said, we're just going to use that prepareForSegue method. And so here's our app right now. We have our table view, and then we have our add name view. Tell you what, I want to clean up that add name view just a little bit to get started with here. So let's open up our, whoops, I didn't need to do that. I have it open here. I just want to get rid of this label. And I want to change our placeholder text to say enter name. I just like that a little bit more. It was bothering me the other way. Okay, now let's go ahead and get working on doing our code. And what we're going to do is let's open up our add name view controller header file, and we're going to add a string in here. So this is just a property. It's going to be, whoops, non-atomic and weak. It's going to be in a string, and we'll just call this name. So that's a property that I added to the header file so that it will be accessible from other files or other classes. And in particular, we are going to access that from our custom table view controller file here. And we're going to do all of our work today, or at least most of it, so there's very little work to do actually, in this prepareForSegue method. This is a method that gets called each time the view is going to present another view. So in this case, our table view is going to present that add name view, and it does so using a segue, and so it's always going to call this prepareForSegue method before it does that. So before we do anything else, we need to import, whoops, it's not exactly what I meant to do. We need to import our add name view controller file. And then we're going to use that down here and create an instance of it. And in order to get that instance, we're going to use this method on our segue that returns the destination view controller that we are about to present. So in this case, we are in our custom table view controller, and we're about to go to our add name view controller. And so that is the destination view controller that we're about to present. And so it returns that, creates our instance of it, and then we can simply access our string that we just created. And we're going to set it to my daughter's name, Hannah. Just like that. Now we have one last thing we need to do for this to show up in our add name view controller, and that is to go to its implementation file, and we'll just steal a little bit of code there, and we're going to set this equal to that string that we just set. Just like that. Let's go ahead and run it and see how it works. A little bit slower to start up this time, but you can see how easy it is using that prepareForSegue method to pass any kind of data really that you want from one view to the next view, from the view that's presenting to the destination view controller. We pass that data and then we can present it or do whatever we want with it. Very easy to do. A great feature of storyboards is the segues, and in particular that prepareForSegue method. So here's our table view, and we go to our add name view controller, and there's the name, the value that we just passed. All right, that was very easy. Today was a very short and simple tutorial. We will continue building on this. I know that this was just a very small aspect of what storyboards can do so far that we've looked at, but we go piece by piece and we get it all figured out. Thanks a lot, and please come join me or visit me at my blog here at the AppCodeBlog, www.theappcodeblog.com, and I have lots of tutorials there that I've been doing for quite a while now, so come visit me there. Thanks a lot, and happy coding.